Hello everyone and welcome back to this channel. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So I'm Arlene, I'm a seer, I tap into past, present and future energy, I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust it's for a reason. I'm a twin flame guide and I'm also a spiritual guide, so this is a spiritual message. I've just recorded a twin flame message for those that are interested. I don't know which one I'll upload first, we'll just have to see, but either way, there's both of these messages are being posted today, so you should be able to watch both. So, the title obviously drew you in for a reason. I feel a true celebration coming in here for the light workers, for the starseeds, for the shaman, for all the powerful people who have so much light and love to bring to Gaia and to other people's lives. I feel there's a beautiful celebration coming in here. And if you're not feeling that celebratory energy yet, I feel you soon will. I feel by the end of October, you're going to feel freer, lighter, more at peace, happier, joyous, because for my fellow starseeds out there, we have put in a lot of work, especially over the last couple of years, some of us a lot longer, and I just feel we're coming to a real beautiful point in our journeys. So let's get into it. Let's clear the energy. Let's call in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels, and ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the collective. Please and thank you. And so it is. Oh, that was a high one. Okay. And I mentioned this in my other video, but it's towards the end. And my message last night, it was so amazing. And my message, it was a DM, a DM is about to shock you with a surprise offer, something like that, or about to blow your mind with a surprise love offer. And the whole message was about 1010, or about the 1010 portal, sort of around about the 10th and 11th of October. That's what the whole message was, seems to be around a new cycle and that 1010 energy. And at one point I said on the clock went, it's 4646, which is 1010. And as I did this, somebody spotted it. I don't know who else spotted it, but as I say, I'm used to seeing spirit as like lots of wiggly lines, and like I can sometimes see full on apparition of like the outline of spirit and things. And you'll see it's very much like a spirit energy comes behind me at 4646. So definitely 1010 was significant for that message. So see if anyone else can spot it. Someone did put in the comments that they spotted it. So let's see. In fact, I'm going to see, let's see what the galactic energies are coming through, because there's a lot of energies coming through at the moment, for definitely from the Pleiadians, and definitely the Lydans, the Pleiadians, that Mars energy coming through. There's a lot of Cygnus, so many beautiful energies that are coming through right now. So let's see what wants to come through. Well, let's get some galactic energy first and foremost and see what wants to come through, and then we'll pull a few cards for the light workers. But I just feel celebration and joy. Definitely a lot of central sun energy too. So the dark moon, and it says endings, experiences, integration and advice. So, and that's card number 13. Now this is all about the cycles, endings leading to new beginnings. This is this death and rebirth energy. This is the shadow side as well. And look what's on the bottom, full moon. The birth of something new. And look, I've just been talking about death and rebirth with the shadow. And look, the card on the bottom of the full moon is all about beginnings and birth. So it says fertility, gratitude, abundance and divine feminine energy. And we're about to move into that beautiful full moon in Aries. The moon is already fantastic in the sky, let me tell you. I'm looking forward to going out a walk, even though it's a bit stormy, and feeding my little friend Fox. but the moon is already looking absolutely amazing. And so there's something here about endings leading to new beginnings, new cycle, bringing in some sort of new beginnings, some sort of abundant energy. And the Leo card in the bottom, so definitely that kind of joy and happiness coming through as well. Tell me a bit more about the galactic energies that are coming through for this message, please, and thank you. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your assistance at this time. Andromeda. Definitely, I've been feeling Andromeda energy last week a lot, so the energy of Andromeda, card number 30, it says, your sacred path, your higher light, and deepening love. Now, Andromeda energy is all about unconditional love. So there's some sort of new beginning coming in here for many of you to do with love, or to do with you opening up to your sacred path of light, which is going to lead you to your higher calling and lead you to your abundance of love. So for many of you, that's come through as well. And Aquarius on the bottom. So Leo and Aquarius could also be significant. So let's see. Any other energies want to come through here for this light worker message, for this spiritual message, for the collective light workers, starseeds? Let's see. Thank you. So Gemini, card number 16. Versatility, self-expression and curiosity. So for this, many of you are opening up here to your curiosity regarding your journey, but this is just saying being able to adapt, you know, like not to shy away from change, not to shy away from those endings and new beginnings. Just have a very healthy curiosity about where your life can go. Don't stay and like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, don't fear the unknown. That's kind of what I get energy from that card. Don't fear the unknown. Don't fear the unknown. Libra, Taurus and Sagittarius all came out. So I could be connecting here with a Gemini, with a Libra, with a Taurus, with a Sagittarius. They could be all significant placements. And there's Aries in the bottom with that Aries full moon as well. So there's very significant placements as well. The Libra card says diplomacy, balance, harmony and compromise. And we're in Libra time right now. The Taurus card is all about your material world, your stability in your home life. So for many of you, you've got a lot of stability coming in, adapting to change, being able to adapt to change. Don't shy away from transition and change, which we've been getting that a lot. Don't fear change. Don't fear the unknown, because there's a lot of stability and balance coming into your life. And the Sagittarius energy, adventurous, independence, being flexible and free-spirited. So again, that's coming through strongly. That's now, and they're kind of a lot of the signs I was getting in my twin flame reading as well, which is funnily enough. So, interesting. Let's see. Any other energies you want to connect with through this deck? So, so it says Pluto, card number 10. This one, because it's light writing on a light background. Revelations, transformation, death and rebirth, and liberation. Now, in my twin flame reading, I was just talking about how the twin flames are going to be feeling liberated. And I think I just said at the start of this message as well, I feel that light workers and starseeds are going to feel that strong sense of liberation and peace as well towards the end of the month, and that card just kind of confirmed it. So, and the Leo energy is back in, so Leo could be significant as well. And it says, the Leo card says big-heartedness, fierceness and boldness. So move ahead with boldness and creativity and don't fear the change. And Uranus, card number 8, revolution, rebellion, eccentricity and progress. So this is just saying be bold, be fierce, allow your true authentic self to shine. Allow your weirdness just to shine and be bold in the way you move forward. And let's split the deck as always. Mars. So Mars energy, assertion, force and passion. So that Mars energy coming through strongly, and So we've got Andromeda, the dark moon, the full moon, and a few signs there as well. So Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini. So let's see, interesting energies. So let's see what comes through from the light workers, but then I'm just going to pull a card from my inner, it's not inner oracle, what's it called again? Inner Temple by Rebecca Campbell, because a few people have asked me now what that is, and it's called the Inner Temple by Rebecca Campbell, the same person who made the Light Workers Oracle and the Starseed Oracle. So let's see, can you tell me the message here please for the Light Workers and the collective? Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you now. I've been feeling this so strongly, that the ancestors are coming through very loudly right now. They are so proud of so many of you. Like, they really are so proud. They're so friggin' proud of everything that you guys have done. And that's just, it's made me feel quite emotional, because I have felt that come through quite strongly from the ancestors. So that just reminded me there, because I myself have had so much love from my own lately, and it's just, they just have a feeling of extreme pride and how much work you guys have put into yourself and to being a light to others. Yes, exactly. Just say yes. So I just feel this is to do with the changes, and we seem to get this message coming through a lot, not just me, other readers are feeling this as well. Changes are coming through, breakthroughs are coming in, everything's coming in here, and I just feel it's not a time to be afraid, because things are crumbling from our life for a reason. And just say yes to the change, because it's what you're here to do. You're a starseed here, and you're here to do this. This is your calling. This is what you've been called to do. And, you know, and I love the card that says what lights you up, because that is really when, you know, people say about you, I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing here to help, and I want to be doing something for my starseed mission. I want to be doing something for my light workers mission. All you have to do is just love life. And just as I say that, loads of cards shot out the deck. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, was one of the cards face up. So I definitely feel a really strong connection coming through there. But let me put that, I'm putting them all back in, so I'll let them come out one at a time and not half a deck at a time. But yeah, this is definitely about your starseed lineage, your starseed journey, and just doing what makes you feel happy. So in Rama, where are you being called to journey to? It's so strange, I've spoken about this before, but I've actually had really strange visions about this place here. And in a nice way, in a good way. Like, I felt at peace when I went there in a vision. So where you're being called to journey to, it makes me think where you're being called forward to here, where is your soul leading you to, that's going to bring you the most peace and make you feel most at ease in your life, because this is what the starseed journey is all about. It's just doing what makes you happy, because the more happy you are, it's the best way to, there's two examples I can give. I don't know if you've ever watched the movie Stardust, and Yvain, the main female lead, she is a star who's fallen from the sky, and the more Tristan shows her love and affection and makes her feel good, she lights up. Like, she starts to glow, this beautiful white glow surrounds her, and it's just purely because he makes her feel happy. And every time he, you know, does something to make her happy, she glows. And so that's one example of what I'm feeling, you know, a starseed. When they're happy, the glow is evident. But also in Mary Poppins, when they're laughing and they go to visit Grandpa and they're all laughing and their chairs start lifting off the ground. I love that scene from that movie. It's just, you can't help but smile. And every time they feel sad, they all start to go, ooh, but then they start to laugh again and the chairs lift off the ground. That is what I feel a starseed is supposed to do. Just feel joy as much as you can and do the stuff that makes you feel happy. That is literally the work of a starseed. Your inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And it's funny that I've got the inner temple oracle deck here. Well, it's not mine, that's the deck they told me to get out, so clearly they knew what they're doing. But yeah, just tapping into the portal of your heart. It's where you'll find the most happiest place is when you're in your heart center and you're living life through a heart center. Your heart-centered life, when you're living life from the heart space. That is you're living your most devoted, happy life. And Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Now this is why I feel there's a celebration happening right now. Because I feel there is this, I don't know, just this beautiful sense of calm. I know there's a lot of storms going on right now, and I hope all my Irish friends are okay across the water there, because I know they've taken it particularly heavy. But I just feel once a storm passes, by the end of October, it's just going to be calm, peaceful. As I say, a feeling of liberation, a feeling of we're creating something here. I just feel it's going to be a time to celebrate. I just feel like we've done it. We've achieved it. I feel that. It's time to get grounded. Pardon me. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Now, I always say this, that empaths have to do this. This should be 1717 on the clock, so 88 could be significant, or 888. But empaths, is so important to stay grounded, because you know, I know myself, I'm highly empathic. I pick up energies really easily. I'm a clairsentient and an empath, so you can imagine I have to protect my energy so much. And I do that purely by always having a bubble of light always around me. If I go into a space where there's a lot of people there, and I know I'm prone to picking up, as I say, like ailments and stuff like that from people just from being in their energy. So I always have to make sure I protect my energy. I always have a bubble of light around me. And it's so important to, when you're trying to get yourself grounded and trying to heal yourself and heal your frequency, it's important to be out in nature. And if you can't go out and walk in nature, have a window open, sit by a window, sit by your door, something. Do something. So let me see. Give me two more from this deck, and I'm going to pull an inner oracle card, an inner temple card, sorry. So Akasha, your guidance is all divinely guided. So this is something to tell you that everything that's happening right now is something that you have either been a part of in a past life, and this is you reincarnating to do all over again. Because for some of us, you may have ascended numerous times in other lifetimes. I know I have. And my masculine is also, I'm an ascended master, and my masculine is also an ascended master, but at different points in our different lifetimes. And for some of us, we have been here numerous times and we've done numerous things, but there's been some of our lifetimes where we had to definitely work harder than others and maybe didn't achieve all we were supposed to. So in this lifetime, this is a lifetime that we have said, okay, we're going to come back and we're going to give it our all and we're going to make sure we achieve it. And I do feel there's a lot of you on this same trajectory as me. I even speak trajectory as me, where you have, you know, you've had many lifetimes, but this lifetime is your most significant because you are part of a huge transition for Gaia as well. And it was definitely, I feel that for many of us, this was the biggest lifetime, the biggest undertaking we've ever taken on with regards to that as well. And Spirit just flicked my eyelashes there. So, because I feel a little tickle on my eyelashes. So yes, there's something here. I do feel like you're a bit, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. I was about to start shuffling and they said no, check the bottom. This is what I feel. We're getting to this point. We have worked together here collectively. We have been bringing this all together now for a long time. For some of us, we might have only just met in the last couple of years, but I can guarantee we have been working together a lot longer than that. And it's because energetically we've always been working. And, you know, even with my Divine Masculine, I spoke about this before, but for people new to my channel, my masculine and I only met 4 years ago in November. We had our first date on 11/11 in November 2021. We didn't know, and certainly didn't know anything about the twin flame journey at that point. So it was even more amazing when I found out we were twin flames and that was our first date. But what really is really significant, the place we had our first date was, it was a pub that I used to drink in as a teenager, like when I was 19 years old. And well, I was about 18, 19 at the time. And my twin, his uncle, who he was really close to, who he actually moved to this country to live with, was the manager of that pub. And I knew his uncle, and I thought his uncle was very attractive. I thought he was an older man, very handsome older man. I thought silver fox. And turns out that's his uncle, and he used to be in there all the time. So we were crossing paths even, you know, way back when I was a teenager. So I feel clearly our energies had crossed paths when we were younger. And it's only just now when we met in this pub, we discussed our connection to the pub, and it was amazing. So there's just something about the fact that, yes, we've all been working together in this lifetime for a long time, even though we've just went through our awakenings in the last 10 years or whatever. But we've always been energetically, we've been working for a lot longer. So trust your path. If you knew you were always supported, what would you do? And I think this is just a reminder that, you know, it's like that there's a card in this deck as well. In fact, I saw it just a moment ago. Like when you're about to take that leap of faith, you would take that leap of faith if you knew you had a soft landing. If you knew you were taking a leap of faith and you were going to land in something amazing, like a big bed of feathers or something along those lines, you would take that leap of faith. And it's just, I think, it's just a reminder to you all, to us all, not just to you all, to us all, including me, that we're always supported. We're always given the love that we need, no matter what. Some of us have thousands of guides around us all the time. And I know people's going to say, well, that's an exaggeration. It's not. We have thousands of guides that have been working with us our entire life from the moment we incarnated in this lifetime. And we tend to only work with a pool of like 5 and under the 5 we most connect with. But we have thousands of guides, thousands of cosmic energies and beings of light around us every single day. We are never alone. Just as I say that, the Council of Light and the Pillar of Light come out. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising, you are the oracle. So for many of you are oracles, shamans, seers, whatever you want to call it. I mean, really, I think most of us come under the bracket of shaman, but no one really calls themselves shamans apart from the people who really want to, you know, be known as that. But a lot of us, our seer abilities, a lot of our healing abilities, our seer abilities and oracle abilities all come under that kind of shaman umbrella. but a lot of people are definitely powerful oracles and here to bring messages through from the divine. So let me get a card here from the Inner Temple deck. This is the deck here, the Inner Temple deck by Rebecca Campbell. So let's get a card through from here. Can I get one card to close out this message, please, that you want the collective to know at this time? Sorry. My burps were so bad in the previous message as well. 25. Okay. So 7788 could be significant as well. 77 could be a significant number. Okay. Can I get a card from this oracle deck, please, to close out this message? What card do you want me to read to the collective to close out this message? Wow, I got two. And it was so strange because a lovely lady that I connect with who watches this channel, oh no, it wasn't that one. Sorry, I thought it was that. I'm sorry, I take that back. She was saying that she uses this deck and she'd got a certain card all the time, and I thought this was the one she was talking about, but it's not. Sorry, delete that. I wish I could edit my videos, I really do. I really wish I could edit them. I suppose if I tried I could, but create some space and life force. Now that's strange because the Lemurian card a few nights ago was life force card as well. So let me see. Create some space and life force. So I'm not going to read the full message. I'm just going to read the actual meaning of the card. Because I just think it will take too long because they're quite long messages. Create some space. So this card is encouraging you to take it easy and rest in the unknown mystery that's waiting for you, to be silently pulled towards your becoming life. Is a co-creative journey, but in order for that creation to happen, we must enter into collaborative relationship with the mystery of life itself. Maybe you've been in overdrive for a while, maybe you prefer it when you're in control, or perhaps you've just been doing the same thing for some time and are feeling a little bored from doing the same repetitive cycles. How can you create more space in your life to both dream into the future and let life start to surprise you more? What if by creating some space you were to find an unexpected blessing or the future fulfillment of a dream waiting for you there? All of life begins in the metaphoric and actual fertile void of the womb. When something ends, whether that is a relationship, a job, a TV show, or a conversation with a friend, many feel the need to fill the space with something else. But if we find a way to honour endings, to gather the courage to be in the in-between, and what was and what will be, something incredible and new can be born. Now, how aligned is that with the first cards I had out here was the dark moon and endings, and then we got the full moon, which is beginnings, and the dark moon card is masculine energy, and the full moon card is feminine energy. And this is all about the exact same thing. And in my twin flame reading, I got the sun and moon come out together. Powerful energy right now. And look at the colours on that. You could be seeing a lot of these colours. I associate them with Archangel Michael, Yeshua, Mother Mary. This for me is Mother Mary's typical colours for Mother Mary. Dark blue, the aquamarine, the pale pinks, the whites. So let's have a little nose at what life force is bringing through, and then I will let you guys go. So let's see where to start. I don't want to read the full thing. When we're connected to that, we're connected to life itself. life force energy, that is. This card comes with a message of vitality and connection. It can appear when we feel energetically alive, and it can be a wake-up call to consider whether we feel disconnected from the force, and then to find a way to make decisions based on what increases our connection to our life force energy. It can also represent a Kundalini Shakti awakening, which occurs when the spiritual energy dormant within the body begins to activate and rise within us. Shakti is the Sanskrit word for the spiritual cosmic energy of the divine feminine. No two Kundalini Shakti awakenings are the same, and many have different side effects and can occur from physical shaking to bouts of ecstatic bliss, and from physical and emotional purging to seeing spiritual visions of past lives or ancestral memories coming through, and the process of what has been dormant in the physical. This card is a powerful one to receive. It's like a bolt of lightning full of activating energy, and often indicates a period of awakening and transformation in your life. Frequently with physical symptoms, the invitation is to align with the life force, and as it comes with a question: what in your life increases your life force? What in your life diminishes your life force? So that's a card, and I'm sure we've had that one before. And the inner temple activation with this card: I choose to align my energy centers with the pulse of life. I say yes. Now we've got the card of just say yes. I say yes to this, which increases my vital energy and makes me come alive inside. I recognize that I am an extension of the energy of Mother Earth. Wow. So beautiful, and what a way to end. So thank you all for watching, especially if you watch both my videos. I'm extremely grateful and send you all so much love, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.